Well, welcome to the stream. I'm just going to go and look at some more worlds again. This is the second stream I've done. And yeah, I'm just... Oh! Hello, Yoshi. I can see you in the list. I've got like my chat down here now. I think it follows me around. Yeah, so if I run around... Hello! And welcome. I've only just started. So I'm going to pick a world. And what I do is I just go like round some worlds I like and show them off a bit and talk and monologue and talk to chat if there's anyone there. So hello. So let's go find a world. Otherwise we're just going to stay in my lounge. Oh, I need to... Before I do that, I need to do this. Okay, and I know where I'm going to go. Do. Come on. Ooh. Oh yeah, let's go here. New instance. Oh, I just want to check one thing. Yoshi, on the screen, can you... I suppose it must... Whoops, that must be the same. You can't see my chat gadget down here, can you? No, that's me typing. So what is... You can? What? The white box or just the normal one? Oh, yeah, you can see a white thing, can't you? That's interesting. Okay. Ooh. I don't really want that. How does that matter? I don't make that disappear then. I'll have to just use it, not keep visible. Well, that makes it kind of harder to chat because I have to look at my overlay. But anyway, so this is a world called Tokyo 2046, and I quite like it because it's very sunny, despite the fact it's post-apocalyptic, as like most disaster movies and things in Japan are. So if I like spin around, you can see I'm on a ruined bridge. Oh, and I haven't got the world sound turned up. There we go. So it's very picturesque actually. I mean, I find it very relaxing, even though it's a picture of a ruined boulevard, and I'm on this bridge, and it's not for the faint of heart because the only way to get down is literally to jump from what appears to be about 20 metres up. You can just go and walk along this girder. Sometimes I come here and I just like to sit on the girder and you can just watch the vista. But let's jump down. 1, 2, 3, alley-up! Ooh, ow, that was a bad landing. I landed on a boulder. Now, if anyone saw last week's stream, that was all about water and swimming. I kept going swimming, and this one's not so different. I like worlds with water, and this one's got a really good water effect as well. In these puddles and flooded bits of bombed out road. Woo! It gets kind of deep in places. There's sewer pipes. Is that rusty old pipes? Let's go back up here. Now, I did actually point out to someone that I brought here once that, it's all very well looking kind of like post-apocalyptic, as if, I don't know, like some monsters come and like crashed into it, or an asteroid or something. But if this is meant to be, you can see like tarmac here, but I get the holes filling with water. But where did all this granite come from? I mean, that surely wasn't here to begin with. These giant boulders. I mean, they're very, artistic license, but I don't think they were originally here, unless it's actually part of an asteroid. I do like, it's got like all billboards, it's got like VRChat logos and Unity logos. And if I can see if I can get this camera to work, I'll show you that up there. Oh, that one, yeah. Look at that up there, yeah, so there's all these advertising things. And then there's this is like 2 scratch marks, and I wonder if those scratch marks on the side of the building were literally the claws of Godzilla, or just an accident, or just artistic license. So let's carry on. You gonna follow me? Yeah. Now this is where it gets complicated, because I've got to look at my chat. You see, this is my point of view. It's supposed to be on. Oh, that's why. Oh yeah, hang on, it's on VR, isn't it? Let's put it on camera. There we go. Now the chat's working on screen. Thanks. I've got both cameras set up because in some games, it only works with the point of view, but I was supposed to have the capture window. Right, okay. Let's get rid of that. So now you can see the whole vista. It's like a rusty old car. But you get down to the end here, and it kind of like ends. You can't go all the way down the street. And you get to here, and of course there's like there's a junction box with a mirror. You can turn that on, and you can I sometimes just come down here and sit here and like obviously in front of the mirror and just soak up the atmosphere, because it's a lovely sunny day. I like the light in here. And if you look back the other way, you can see that was like the bridge we came from, and that thing, it's got like a helipad on top of it, I think. But let's turn the mirror off. Try turning it off. Oh yeah. But I wish you could go for a swim in there. Ooh, see, look, you get there's a force field. You can't go beyond here. I thought that was quite clever. Rather than just making the world, just stop, it actually puts up this wall. And there's a topical one, like over there, and just you can see it like in the top of the screen now. There's an Oculus logo, and like based on the Facebook shenanigans with Oculus over the last couple of days. Yeah, rip Oculus. Sorry if there's any like Oculus users out there, but there's actually it was posted. Some guy, I think it was on Reddit. He was an Oculus user. I think it was like I think he was a Rift user. He wasn't like a Quest user, but he got a Quest 2 just now, and then he had to create the Facebook account in his name, and he merged the Facebook account with his old Oculus account with lots of games that he bought on the Oculus account, and within 10 minutes, because I think he played VRChat, Facebook permabanned him, and they disabled the headset. So he's got now like a $300 paperweight and no games and a Facebook account that's locked. So yeah, he wasn't too pleased about that, and I don't think he's the only one. And there's actually a thing. I've seen like an excerpt from it. It's supposedly from the Facebook terms of service, and they specifically call out behaviour in social VR games as a reason for you getting permabanned. So I don't know what that really means for people who can use Quest 2 in VRChat, because someone on a YouTube video that was, I think it was Jelly was doing a video about it today, and yeah, someone asked, well, what does that mean about like Roblox or any of those other games? I don't know, but yeah, VRChat looks like it might be a way for you to get your Facebook account banned. Anyway, that's enough of media politics. So I'm going to go back up the top, and then I think I'll probably look at, I don't know, another world. But this one is very, very pleasant. I quite often sit in it for quite a long time, eating snacks and just relaxing and listening to music and dancing in front of the mirror. I do like this water, but there's no fish in it. It's lovely, the optical effect. Splush. There's only one slight problem. I don't actually know how I get back up there. It's literally about 30 metres up. I don't know if I can climb up the side. There's a bit over here. It's the other half of the bridge that's collapsed. It would be nice if you can go in the building, but it just ends here. I like this view. Right, let's see if we can go back to the top. I guess I might just have to respawn. Woo! Woo! I'm looking it up. Oh! There it is, you can just about see. It's the helipad. It's fallen down. I can't. But there's a big H there. Hmm. So let's go pick another world now. Oh, this is an oldie and a goldie. This is from like, I don't know, it was from like 2017, 2018. This, my friends, is the original Japan Shrine. So the one that people go to or have been going to since about March 2019. Yeah, since March 2019. It's a recreation of this one. This is the original one that was created by a Japanese modeller called Root Gentle. He's still around on Twitter, but he's not in VRChat anymore. He had a falling out with them, and this was his world, and it's like a really, really well modelled shrine, and I love the atmosphere here. Oh, hello, Mr. N1M3 man. Welcome to my stream. Hello. I was just saying, I'm visiting one of the original, old VRChat worlds, and it was Japan Shrine, which was created by Root Gentle. Oh, right, okay. I'll call you Eddie. Hello, Eddie. So let's go in. Actually, I'll turn around because where you come in is like through this a road tunnel. I don't think it actually goes anywhere. No. Oh! Can you hear that? It actually has like tunnel echo. Echo! Can you hear that? I've never tried that before. Yes, yeah. The one that everyone goes to now is a recreation after this one got deleted. But I digress. So. But the ambience here is really amazing. But it's very similar. So you've got the bridge. You've got a bit here now. Actually, where my wife lives, there's actually a shrine on the hill above my father-in-law's house. And when you go into a shrine, quite often there'll be these enclosures, and there'll be a I'm not quite sure what it'd be. It's not a monster. You know, there'll be a figure inside there, probably on both sides, because that's one on either side. So look at what you're saying. Ooh. Exactly. Yes. Spirited Away. So before I got distracted by the echo in the tunnel, I was going to say it's exactly like the tunnel that Chihiro's family go through to get to the other side in the theme park, and yeah, so I think that's the intention. And there is a big thing in like Japanese culture, not really mythology, but in culture, about tunnels and them being places where ghosts live. Yeah. Yes, of course. So let's go a bit further in. I do like, it's like all the wood is really, really well modelled, and stone, gravel. Over here, you've got these, I don't know what they're called, the proper name for them, but wishes. So people will buy a thing from the shrine or the temple shop, write their wish on it and tie it on here, and then hopefully it comes true. quite often it's, you'll see things like, good luck for exams, or good luck in finding a girlfriend, or stuff like that. Ooh. I do like try to be culturally interesting. I'm not Japanese myself, so my name, Yumi Yume, is actually derived. Oh yes, long messages. Hello, Master Bismuth. How are you, good sir? Kind of you to join. But yeah, yes, long messages. I can't remember what I said it to. It's probably something along the lines of like a Twitter length thing. It's just sort of like people doing great big paragraphs, but I might have to tune it because it's maybe a bit too draconian. But bear with it. I'm just testing stuff out. Oh, well, thank you very much for the follow. Thank you very much. Yes, Eric. I'm bad at writing a bunch, but you're probably fine leaving it as it is. Well, we'll see how it goes, shall we? I know you write volumes on your Twitter. I watch them all the time. It's like an opus magnum every day. It's very interesting though. So anyway, I was saying, chin rub. Okay, let me hide that for a second. Otherwise, I just won't make any progress at all. So I was saying, my name. I'm not actually Japanese myself, but I have the name Yumi Yume because I'm an anime fox. Yeah, what are you going to do? But the name itself, Yumi, written in the kanji, it's quite a common name, and it's kind of means beauty. And Yume is a dream, so it's a dream of beauty. But a lot of my background comes from my wife. I'm married to a Japanese woman, and as I was saying, my father-in-law lives at the foot of a hill where there's a shrine. Not as big as this. This is a really huge one. But what you have to do when you come into these places, first thing you have to do is like cleanse yourself. So they've always got. Oh, someone has followed. I'm going to spend all my time looking at my chat. I can't read that. Oh! The Irish attack. Hello, Asheris. How are you doing? And thank you very much for the follow. Okay, Ash. Ash it is then. Ooh. Well, yes. Yeah, you're right, actually. I could be Yumi Kitsune, because that would, I'm actually a fox, but there you go. So I was saying, when you turn up at a shrine, you have to like cleanse yourself. So you have to like wash your hands, and you like drink from these things. Which in this one you can't pick them up, but they're like little cups on sticks, and you get some water and you wash your lips so that you're clean when you go into the place. So having done that, we pretended it was just splish splash splish splash and like clean up. We go further in, and then you've got the temple shop or the shrine shop, and this would be like staffed by usually those, I've forgotten what they're called now, assistants, usually girls in those fabulous white and red outfits, and they'll sell you charms and those paper things to put on there and all sorts of stuff, to generate money, a bit of money for the shrine. But this one's unusual because it's got a shed load of other stuff. It's got like food as well. They've got a kitchen. I think I could jump up here. So what have you got on here? And you go in this kitchen, I don't know if you can hear it, there's actually like cooking noises. I can hear like rice cooking, and there's a load of stuff. I have a real problem remembering things. I think it's Alzheimer's. It comes with being old. But I do know it's called kabocha, so I'll go down actually again. You can see this behind me. It's like deep fried. It's battered, and it's actually a kind of Japanese pumpkin. Yeah, it's pumpkin called kabocha. I love that actually. Ooh. I think there's some other ones. You can get like another one that my wife likes is asparagus, deep fried battered asparagus. The name will come to me in a minute. You can't see it, but on the counter there's a load of ramen noodles set out, and ooh, onigiri. Reckon he's like triangular rice balls. They're not at all jelly-filled donuts. That's like, I don't know how that started. It was like, the Americans thought when they were dubbing some anime that no one would be able to understand rice balls with like a plum filling, so they just called them jelly-filled donuts. I don't get it. But they're onigiri. Oh, well, yes, thank you for stopping by. Please do drop by again. I don't stream that often, but please do drop by again. Alright, so, oh yeah, this kitchen, they serve, I don't know if this is actually true, but if they serve beer in shrines, I don't think that's a thing. Oh, curry bread! Yeah! We've got the back room, and this was like it's all super realistic, in terms of it being, not so pristine. It looks suitably shabby. The woodwork is like a bit old and gnarled, and it looks like a 100-year-old building. It's got like an old tube TV, and these drawers. I've actually been to in Tokyo, out near the western side where my sister-in-law lives. It's quite near the outdoor building museum. I've forgotten the name of the park it's in, but essentially it's a museum where they transported all sorts of buildings from the Edo era and preserved them in a park. And you get like lovely old buildings like these, and they can be like shops or chemists or izakaya and so on, and they're staffed by actors in period dress, and it's fabulous. If you ever get a chance to go there, it's a really good experience to go to this buildings museum. We're gonna have like a whole thing about curry now, are we? Curry powders. No, it isn't, because the Emperor just changed. So I can't tell you what the new era is, but it has just changed earlier this year because the current Emperor abdicated. He didn't die, he abdicated, and a new one has replaced him. So it is a new era. And there was the BBC News in the UK briefly covered it. But only to say, there was, and I think they had like 2 or 3 days of public holiday to celebrate the inauguration of the new emperor, and so it's a new era. The Japanese calendar runs. It is the first year of the whatever emperor's name era it is. Of course, they do use mostly the Gregorian year calendar now as well, but historically. It would be like the 13th year of the Heisei emperor, and then when he died or whatever, you'd start again. And it used to get very, very confusing because people would have to remember not only what year it was, but what era it was. And if you're talking about something from like 150 years ago, whoever's like been running this shop has like been drinking beer and snacks and in the back room and reading a newspaper. I don't know if I can get through this door. Does this work? No. It's just... It doesn't open. I have to go around. We can go back through here. Oh! Can I fit under there? I can't fit under there. I'll have to go all the way around. And on the other side, we've got like kind of like general rooms. I guess these could be like function rooms. Someone said something. Oh right, okay. I know like some like the stools and the benches outside. You see like loads of people sitting on them and just watching the show happening in the main strip. And there used to be like an awful lot of craziness that went on in here. But the new Japan shrine is like a much more chunky, bigger world, but less realistic. But it's got like a whole upstairs. So like it's got a building like this, but it's got a whole upstairs as well in the new one. But I do love the old one. Outside, you can't see it, but there's like there's a river that runs round the outside there. Ooh, there's another, something like a kitchen. It's got a cooker, an extremely dirty drying rag for doing your dishes. I wouldn't use that. It looks like you might need a deity to protect you if you'd dried your dishes with that thing. Oh, and we've got can I see it? Get a load of that PC. That's like real, that's like a 1980s job. Oh, it's actually, well, it's not quite. On the front of it, it would have been an NEC computer, but they've called it an MEC. like when you get anime series where they haven't got like Adidas trainers, they've got like Adios trainers. And now we're just in the back of the shop. So we've got a whole load of storage over here for like your various charms and things. Some more stock. Some of them, let me just check what it said. Yeah, they were like that Pony instead of Sony, and Camon instead of Canon. But the last time I was in one of these places, you quite often get charms for like, but like in Western culture, you'd have like St. Christopher's charms for like good luck and safety on travel. And you get the same kind of things here. You get like these. They're quite inventive actually in terms of marketing. So you just get these little sachets here. You can see, it'll be like a little paper or a little cloth thing with a ribbon, and it'll have a charm inside. Or quite common these days is you actually get like car bumper stickers. So you get like a car bumper sticker, which will be like a safety for driving charm. So my wife bought me one of those. Not that she thinks my driving's dangerous, but... See how it goes out back. Oh, I do like... Another thing about this map is it's got the old style. Well, actually, I'm surprised it hasn't got like the squat toilet. It's got like a Western toilet. But in a lot of these places, you'd have like the kind of, just sit down and squat over a porcelain dish in the floor. Yeah. My brother-in-law's house that he first rented in mother-in-law's town, when they moved in, it still had the squat toilets, And the first thing they did was like rip all that out and get one of these. And tiling's a big thing in like old places. So like it's got like mosaic tiling on the floor and like these tiles on the wall. But now, like my in-laws, they had their bathroom redone in their old mansion house, and now it's all like completely white. It looks like something out of like 2001, a Space Odyssey. It's like the rest of the house looks kind of like this. It's like really old. It's like 40, 50 years old. And quite traditional. And then you go into the bathroom and it's like stepping into a spaceship, and it's got like an LCD control panel at one end that like makes sure the bath is like full up and up the right temperature, and it stays at the right temperature, and it can do, I don't know, it can like do jacuzzi stuff and everything. But yeah, it's like a spaceship, and it talks to you like a Japanese woman will like announce in formal language, "Uhuru dekimashita," and then your bath's ready. Oh, we got a top-loading washing machine out here. I haven't seen those in a while. But yeah, bathrooms. Alright. So then, that's all like the prelude bit. And then you go up to where the actual business happens. I do love these. Look at this. The quality of the modelling on that stone for these, I think they're lions. I don't know. This is where my knowledge is starting to like fail. I think they're lions. And one of the things, when I first started playing VRChat and I came to this place, I really loved this bit down the side. And you do get them because you get lots of little small shrines to different things, apart from the main one. And down here is the one for the fox. Look at this. And this one, I think it's meant to be made out of marble. It almost looks like bronze, and then it's got I don't notice this on the back. What this gold thing is. I don't know what that is. Look, from a distance, it looked like a teapot. And it's got a thing in its mouth. So then, a quite common feature, and this is really lovely. I love the atmosphere here. You can hear like the cicadas, the birds. You've got these trees growing through these torii gates, and the reason why there's usually so many of them is that they're donated by sponsors of the temple or the shrine. So a rich family will pay a ton of money in order to have one of these put up. So you get like a whole tunnel of them, and some of them, they can be like really long. You go to some of the big wealthy shrines, and it can be like quite a long tunnel of these. And then let me see if I can. I'll do the camera again. Put it on. Not that. Not that either. Come on. You can see up there, and you've got the two little foxes, white foxes. If memory serves, and now I'll get called out for being wrong. Is I think the foxes are actually a harvest god. But I could be wrong, and I often am. But I just love this place. Ooh, come on, camera. So now you can see the main part. So when you get to the back of these, the actual deity lives in a house at the back, at the very back. I'll have to put the camera up again. Is that the right one? No, that's not the right one. There we go. It's there. And like the view from here is just stupendous. I mean, you've got the mountains in the background with a forest. It's just, and it's got like obviously it's just baked in. It's got like a misty effect as well as the sky. It's just fabulous, the atmosphere. So let's go around. Oh, I will point out one other thing is, I'm pretty sure these are all these stones. So, quite often, they pile up the used gravestones, if you like. I'm not sure whether these are just donors or because they're names. So all the names on these individual stones. But you quite often find when they've run out of space in a Japanese cemetery, they just put all the stones together. So it's just a continuous row of the stones with names. And another big feature you find in these places is, it's very symbolic, is these giant ropes. So ropes with these paper ornaments on them. I'll call them ornaments, but that's probably not the right name at all. And you'll quite often see them, they'll be over like gates, but they can also be like wrapped around trees. So you quite often see like a tree with a great big rope around it. And again, that signifies that there's a spirit. Now up here, it's actually just a big ceremonial room. So I've actually been to a shrine where they were having like a family, a big family do. So they had the priest there, and they had all the shrine maidens assisting, and then they had all the family sitting around in like, they're wearing like black suits and formal wear, and it was, it wasn't like a funeral or anything. I think it was like an inauguration for something or other. But it was open to the public. You had to stand outside, but you could watch. You could watch from the edge. But they would have all the ceremony here, and up the front, like these offering boxes, and the priest would do his stuff here. I think we can go through the side here. Yeah. And now we're at the main bit. So it's like another bridge. And then you approach. Now this one, I always get them mixed up. There's a difference between a shrine and a temple. And the main thing is that one of them, they will have an offering box, but I think it's at a temple. You get the bell. So here, it hasn't got it. But if you were at whichever one it is, there'd be like a big offering box where you just put the money in, coins, notes and stuff. And then there's a big rope with the bell at the top, and you clap and you ring the bell, and then you make your prayer, and then that's how you pay your respects. But here, this is just the house at the back where the deity lives. And it's literally just, it's just a house. It's just a box. But what we do, even now that they brought this back, because as I say, Root Gentle, the guy who created this world originally, withdrew it because of a dispute, and I don't know if it's been brought back, by him officially, but I have sorely missed it because it disappeared in, say, March 2019, and it's only literally come back in the last 3 or 4 weeks. And one of my favourite things to do was just to sit up here quietly. I know it's hard to believe, quiet, but quietly just sit here and soak up this amazing vista. In the sound of the water, the cicadas, the birds, the mountains. And what I like about it is the slightly ominous cloud. It's a sunny day, but there's a dark cloud coming over the mountain. Oh, I heard someone. Oh, hello there. Thank you for the follow. Barky Cool. Is that a Barky Cool? I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but it sounds like it might be almost be like Icelandic, like Bjork. Bjarky Cool. Anyway, thank you very much for the follow, and I hope you're enjoying my tour of the original Japan Shrine. So as I say, I'll just sit here for hours. Okay, BJ. Yes. Thank you. So if you do get a chance to come to, it is just, I don't know how do you differentiate it, because it's just called Japan Shrine, but it's not the one that appears in the hot list that everyone goes to. But if you just search for Japan Shrine, it has this in its logo. Very good, BJ. Yeah, I'm very good. I've had a really nice, relaxing Saturday. Friday nights, I go out with my friends in VR, and we talk and we drink, and we drink and we talk, and then suddenly it's 4 a.m, and then I go to sleep for a bit. But because it's Saturday, I don't have to get up too early, and then we went for a walk into the town. It was about an hour's walk this afternoon. Did some shopping. Actually, we have a really nice Polish shop in our town, and I got some fabulous Polish cheesecake. One that had, I think it was topped with pear, and the other one was chocolate. And it's we really like that. We're a big fan of Polish cakes. I am 51. 51. No one believes it. But that's the thing with fox spirits. No one can tell how old they are. If you know the anime, the helpful fox Senko-san. Senko-san is hundreds of years old. Oh, okay, you're 12. Well, that makes me literally more than 4 times older than you. Yeah. But welcome to the stream anyway. I hope you're enjoying it. I do like all these bits underneath the buildings. You can see the props. They're always built up off the ground, especially near rivers, because it can flood. Nice. I'm almost the same age as your mum. But I tell people that I'm not their mum. Yeah, I'm not gonna be your mum, but I can be your auntie. I can be your Auntie Yumi. That's very precise. 2.7 times. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure if I actually qualify as the oldest person in VRChat. Almost. I don't think I've met anyone any older, but there is a rumour that was someone in their 70s, but I've not met them. Oh, someone pointed out the other day when I was here that this emblem on the banners is, if it isn't exactly the same, it's almost the same as the Discord logo icon. Was it the OBS one? I'm talking rubbish. It's the OBS one, isn't it? Have you? 64. I know a song about that. Yeah. Oh, it's a reversed OBS logo. Okay. Well, I'm sure they I'm sure it's out of copyright. It's probably very old. I know a song about people who are 64. People who are 12 probably haven't heard of the Beatles, but there's a band called the Beatles from England, and they sang a song about people being 64. When I get older, something in my hair, many years from now. Oh, I can't sing that much. If you sing too much, I'll get like copyright done for like singing, so I can't sing any more than that. But it's hard to imagine, as quiet and tranquil and peaceful as it is, that like if I wasn't in a private world instance of this now, and this was like, late 2018, early 2019, this concourse would just be like full of giant robots and tanks and all kinds of nonsense. Oh, there's another little house down here. I don't think you can go in this one, but you can see through. It's just an empty room with no floor. I sound 32. All right. Well, I'm quite glad that I don't sound like a kid. But yeah, if I sound like, a respectable adult woman, fox. Yeah, okay. I don't want to sound like a boomer. Get kids come up to me and go, okay, boomer. All right. So that's a tour of the Japan Shrine. And I think I'll just go maybe to one more world, and we'll have a look around there. Oh, thank you. I'm not a boomer, no. I might not be acting entirely my mental age, or no, my physical age. They'll say like, act your age, not your shoe size, and it's like, well, I suppose if it's like European sizes, I'm probably like a size 42 or something, like in European shoes. But if it's like, US or UK shoe size, I'm like, I'm a size 7, and that wouldn't do at all. So I was going to say we're going to check out one more world, and then maybe I'll call it a day. I'm just going to do like quite short streams and just like explore a bit, and just do it every now and then. So let's have a look at another place. I'll pick one out quickly. Oh, this one. This one's quite fun. Nice one, PJ. Your brother's 15 and he uses size 49 shoes. It's like, that's a very big shoe for a 15-year-old. I could say, no, I won't say it. It's like, by the time he's 18, he'll be like wearing clown shoes. Alright, we're there. Get a load of this world. Ooh. Where has... Oh, interesting. Oh, there we are. It's coming out. I love this world. It's really trippy. It's just big mushroom... neon glowing mushrooms. Hello, Oak! Or Viking. What would you prefer to be called, like, when you're on stream and stuff? Is it Oak or is it Viking? I've never really... I just call you Oak all the time. Alright, Oak. You've arrived just in time for, like, this is where the drinking party happens tonight. We're going to get, magic mushrooms. Well, they're just like crazy mushrooms, really. Oh, and whoa! Yeah, the other thing about this place is it's got super low gravity and you can jump for miles. I love it. It's really hard to keep following chat when you're flying. They do. They really are magic. Oh, that's steady, Oak. Yeah, we've got like a 12-year-old in the chat. Oh, and you can, of course, you can climb all the mushrooms. And it's got like, I don't know, like trippy trance music that plays in here all the time. It's hard to tell if it's on a loop or not because most trance music just sounds all the same. It's like, oh my goodness, woo. But the texturing on these mushrooms, it's got like, shiny texture, which could mean that it's actually slimy. Oh, I did. Oh right, yeah. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that later. Yeah, how I put like a chatty thing on my arm, because I've got actually chatty, which appears as a window. I could have had it as pinned window. Let's see if it stays when I turn it off. Keep visible. And if I turn off the main one. No, the wrong one disappears. Never mind. I was saying, these mushrooms are a bit slimy. Because if you get like ink caps, which are like these kind of like ones which are quite thin, pencil-shaped ones, and then they go all black, and black and inky and horrible, and they're really, really slimy. But this one's just a bit shiny. And there's some, there's butterflies flying around as well. It's quite a cute world. I was actually thinking, I'm going to fly. Woo! Donk. And you can get all the way up there. Come on, you can do it. Woo! Let's see if we can get up to this one. Woo! Oh, and this one is, I do actually see these in the wild. I do like going out. This time of year, November, is mushroom season, at least in the UK. And when it's like cold and wet, especially if it's very wet, that's where the mushrooms come out overnight. Just go pop, and just come out overnight almost. And some of them, they start to like turn up at the sides, and they'll have like big holes and lots of spores come out of the top of them, as well as from the gills from the bottom. So some mushrooms all of the dust, spores, the seeds, if you like, come out from the gills at the bottom. And others, they kind of like launch out of the top. That's like 2 people now that's been caught out by the sending long paragraphs slap on the wrist bot. I was saying to Master Bismuth, I might have to make the amount of text you can type a little bit longer, because a couple of people, I think it's like 50 characters or something default. But let's see if we can get up there. I'm going to take a run up. Let's get this. You can see me launch off the edge. Gonna make it. Oh, I missed. Oh, now I'm gonna land on a big purple one. It's a bit spiky. Well, that's a view and a half. Look at that. That's like something out of a sci-fi movie. Oh, yeah, that's lovely. I've never had any. I've had like a book to like look at mushrooms. I've never picked any to eat. I don't trust myself. There's too many that look the same, and you can either get an edible one or one that makes you extremely ill or kills you. And sometimes even the spores are poisonous. Just like inhaling them or touching them and then getting it on your fingers and stuff. It's a real art. But there's a big, I know there's a big culture in Scandinavia, especially in Norway, Sweden and Finland, but especially Poland. They do it as well. They go out and collect those yellow kind of like upturned, they're called cantarelle ones. I don't know if that's the French name. Cantarelles, they're really lovely. Here you go into like Tesco's. Oh yeah, you go foraging. Yeah. Foraging's a big thing. We used to go foraging for just the berries. So in Finland, the red berries are called puolukka, and you go and collect those in like September, August, September time. We used to go there during the school holidays camping, and that was just the time when you get these special scoops, which is like a big comb with a bucket on it, and you just like go, and it's like mow the ground, and it picks up all these red berries, which are puolukka, and they're really good because they've got that built-in preservative. All you have to do is like mush them up a bit in a jar, add some sugar, and they're fine for years and years and years because they've got a natural preservative. You don't have to freeze them at all or anything. One stopped the car and was grumpy because she saw someone foraging in her spot of them. Oh yeah, someone's going to get like farmers and stuff can get quite possessive about their spot in the forest. But it's actually, I don't know about in Norway, but certainly in Finland, it's actually the law that the open forest is open for foraging. I don't know what they do with, if there's actually a section of forest which is owned by, like a forestry commission or something. But I think even in those, even in a forestry area, the undergrowth and the berries are still, by law, you're allowed to collect them, I think. Yeah, all man's right, yeah. That's right, yeah. Freedom to roam. I'm going to jump some more. Boom. You can go really shit. Come on. Yay! Woohoo! Steer. I love this place. Oh, I'm going to miss. Oh, I didn't realise that you're allowed to camp there. I know they've opened up in the UK with some kind of wilderness Act. Certainly on the coast, you've got like free access to all of the coastline now. It used to be like some parts of the UK coastline were private land, but now I think almost all of the UK coast you've got like roaming access, and I think there's a wilderness Act as well that allows you to camp in a lot of the wild places. And that's a really big thing now, actually, with the COVID lockdown, is people wanting to do isolated wild camping. But it's also a problem that they tend to leave a lot of junk and rubbish behind. So yeah, with freedoms come responsibility. Yeah, when you do get a lot of it is private estates, but I think certainly some of the National Trust places you're allowed to do it. Because I was watching this documentary about, there's like some guy who like 3 or 4 years ago sold his house and gave up his job and just decided to go and live wild, and he just does wild camping now. I don't know if he does it like all year round, even when it's snowing, but that's what he does now. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I suppose when you do get people that do that here, they camp on common land. So if it's actually like in London, you've got the commons. You've got Wandsworth Common, Streatham Common, and that actually means that it's common land where I'm not sure if it's council managed now, but I'm not sure if the law of commons still applies, because down in the New Forest and that's where they've got all the ponies and stuff, because they've got a right to keep their the ponies and stuff on the common land. I don't know if I might do this as like a theme. Yeah, I quite like visiting worlds and stuff, but having it as like a educational stream almost. Assuming I don't actually talk rubbish and I know what I'm talking about. I'm not a qualified teacher. I like this big purple one. Oh, this one's a bit of an ink cap. Actually, the top of it, I'm going to fall down it. The top of it, if I can get back up. It looks ominously like that egg from Aliens. The top's just going to go, and then a thing will come out. But it's even quite good down at the bottom. We've got lots of these little mushrooms. And then somehow randomly, some butterflies just floating. What's it called? It's called something scientific, actually. I think it's called like the mycelium world, because that means fungus. Oh, and it's got like dragonflies. That's nice. Do. I've lost my camera again. I like these purple ones. There's a bit of a forest of them. Ooh. Okay. Now, I have been on for... How long have I been on for? Oh my goodness. That's even longer than the last stream. My first stream, I was like a test stream last Sunday. And I thought, I'll just go on for like 20 minutes and just like try it out and test stuff. And I thought, well, today Yeah, I'm still testing, but I'll do a little bit of a longer stream. Uptime. Oh yeah, yeah. It's like, oh my goodness, it's like almost like an hour and 20. Where did the time go? I've had so much fun. I hope people watching have had fun. But PSA. So before I finish, what I will say is that I do not intend to be a full-time streamer. I'm doing this to like kind of publicise my mental health work that I do, and if people see these videos, and these are the kind of worlds I bring people to, you know, just somewhere to relax, where we can talk and have a little bit of fun. You know, some of the worlds like the Japan Shrine, it's really good just to sit at the top of the stairs and talk to people. But then you can go, well, let's get out of here and go somewhere a little bit more fun. And you can come to the mycelium crazy mushroom world with the super low gravity and just go nuts flying, provided you don't suffer from motion sickness. Yes. And well, I will leave it there. But as I say, people can contact me via my Twitter. You can join me on VRChat. My name there is Yumi. And you can send me an ad, and I can see you in world. What I do is like, you know, talk to people one-to-one in a private world or in a public world. And it's just, you know, just very informally. I usually just sit and listen. And that's most people just need to be able to vent and talk about their problem to someone who will just listen and be non-judgmental and understanding. And that's what I do. That's my job. So I don't intend to be streaming a lot, because that takes time away from being able to have private conversations. So I will close the stream there with this fantastic view, and I'll probably go and see my friends and have a little bit of a drink. But thank you everyone who's come to the stream, thank you everyone who's watched, and thank you to all the people who've followed. It's fabulous that you have. I think I'm getting up to like, must be like 19 or 20 now. Yes. Thank you very much, and thank you for watching, and good night.